Welcome to the Twin Flames Eternal Love channel, where your journey is not only observed, but deeply understood. Today, I want to lead you into the mysteries of twin flame approach. Perhaps you've felt something lately that you can't explain. A subtle energy, a deep calling that touches your soul even when it's silent. It's as if the universe is preparing the ground for a greater revelation in your life. This movement is no coincidence. It announces that your journey is aligning for a soul encounter. And within this preparation, there are signs that emerge like divine messages, revealing that your twin flame is approaching. First sign, the energetic pressure. You begin to feel a different intensity, as if your energy is constantly being pulled upward. It's a force that wakes you up at night, or makes your heart race for no apparent reason. This pressure is the attunement of the soul preparing for the encounter. Second sign, the inner mirror. Old emotions, memories, and even forgotten wounds emerge. This happens because the universe invites you to purify yourself. Your twin flame doesn't arrive to fill voids, but to awaken the truth that already exists within you. Third sign, prophetic dreams. Often, the connection first occurs on the subtle plane. You may dream of an unknown presence, feel spiritual dialogues, or even see repeating symbols. Don't ignore these signs, they are the language of the soul. Fourth sign, the awakening of sensitivity. Your senses expand. You become more aware of people, environments, and even the vibration of places. This sensitivity isn't a weakness, but an adjustment. Your spirit is learning to recognize the frequency that also pulses within your twin flame. Fifth sign, synchronistic calls. Repeating numbers, songs that appear at the right moment, phrases that touch your essence. The universe speaks to you in codes, and these signs begin to intensify when the presence of your twin flame is near. Sixth sign, feeling without reason. You experience moments of profound peace or intense longing for something you can't even explain. It's as if you miss someone you've never met. This is the call of soul reunion. Seventh sign, the courage to be yourself. You feel an uncontrollable desire to free yourself from masks and roles that no longer represent you. This authenticity is the portal that allows your twin flame to recognize you. The truer you are, the closer they come. The journey of preparation. None of these signs appear by chance. They are all part of a divine alignment, a spiritual script designed before you were even born. Your twin flame is a reflection of this, a soul agreement that transcends time and space. That's why, when you feel this energy, you also feel called to change. Nothing stays the same. You begin to look within and notice that everything around you is transforming. This preparation can be intense. It can bring tears, doubts, and even fears. But it's precisely in these moments that you need to remember, the process isn't meant to weaken you, but to purify you. The divine call. Many women feel this call and mistake it for neediness or loneliness. But that's not what it's about. What you feel is the vibration of a promised reunion, a sacred union that can't be rushed, but also can't be avoided. The twin flame doesn't arrive when you're chasing it, but when you fully set out on your own path. The encounter happens when the soul is ready to be seen in its entirety. The revelation of purpose. More than love, the twin flame brings a mission. You don't meet just to experience passion, but to awaken together a light that goes beyond your personal life. The encounter is spiritual, and love is the consequence. When this truth reveals itself, you understand that every step of your journey, including the pain, was necessary. Nothing was wasted, everything was preparation. Divine timing. It doesn't matter if you think you're late. Human time will never be the same as divine time. When the moment arrives, the universe aligns all the pieces as if it were a miracle before your eyes. So, trust. If the signs are multiplying, it's because the portal is opening. Your soul already knows. Your heart already recognizes. The silent arrival. When your twin flame approaches, you won't need external proof. Your spirit will recognize it. It won't be like ordinary loves, it will be as if you've rediscovered a lost part of yourself. And in that instant, everything will make sense. You will understand that the signs weren't just warnings, but gifts from the universe to prepare you for the most sacred reunion of your life. There are times when you realize that nothing external explains what's happening within you. It's as if an invisible force is moving your life, guiding your steps without you being able to resist. This is one of the greatest signs that something great is approaching. You may have noticed sudden changes in your desires, as if what was once essential has lost its importance. This is no coincidence. Your soul is clearing space to receive the connection that will transform your existence. The approach of a twin flame brings a sweet restlessness, a calling that blends anxiety and peace at the same time. It seems contradictory, but it's the universe's way of preparing you for something greater than you imagine. You may begin to feel unexplained chills, a wave of heat, or an energy that envelops your body at certain times of the day. These phenomena are not just physical, but spiritual. Your soul is responding to a subtle contact. In this path, people may distance themselves from you for no apparent reason. Don't be alarmed. The twin flames approach requires space, and the universe removes those who no longer resonate with its new vibration. You may notice doors opening more easily, or coincidences that seem magical. None of these are actually coincidences. They are orchestrated movements to lead you to the exact point where this reunion should happen. There is also the call of intuition, which begins to become stronger and more precise. Suddenly, you sense when to say yes or no, even without a logical explanation. This intuition is the voice of your soul aligning with its purpose. Often, memories of lives you didn't live in this incarnation emerge. Sensations of having been to places, met people, or experienced stories that are not part of your current memory. It's your soul reminding you of something greater. The closer your twin flame gets, the stronger the desire for expansion. You feel the urge to learn, travel, and open yourself to new experiences. This restlessness is a sign that the energy is preparing for the reunion. There's also the feeling of being watched, not negatively, but as if an invisible presence were walking beside you. This is the energy of your twin flame connecting with you on subtle planes, even before the physical encounter. Sometimes, a deep fatigue arises for no reason. This happens because your soul is vibrating at higher frequencies, and your physical body needs to adapt. This adjustment is necessary to sustain the incoming energy. The call can also come in the form of challenges. Old situations may resurface, asking you to make different choices. This happens because your twin flame doesn't arrive to repeat old stories, but to inaugurate a new one. At certain moments, you may feel a sudden joy, a laughter that comes out of nowhere. This happiness is the soul celebrating what's to come, even before your mind comprehends it. Don't be surprised if you begin to feel loved even when you're alone. The bond with your twin flame already exists, and as it draws near, the energy of love begins to overflow beyond the physical. The universe can send you people who act as messengers, bringing phrases, advice, or even simple glances that awaken something within you. These people are not your twin flame, but they are instruments to guide you to it. It's common to feel like you're being prepared for a new beginning. You may look back at your life and realize that everything up until now has been just prologue. This feeling of a new beginning is a harbinger that something sacred is about to happen. When it approaches, your twin flame awakens an inexplicable courage within you. The courage to change, to take risks, to be who you've always been deep down. It's as if life itself is saying, now is the time. You may notice that old fears begin to lose their power. What once paralyzed you no longer carries the same weight. It's the universe removing the chains, preparing your heart to receive a love that doesn't fit into ordinary molds. And suddenly, you find yourself looking to the sky more often, searching for answers in the stars, sensing that there is something beyond the visible. This spiritual thirst is the soul's link to the approaching presence. None of this happens by chance. Each sign is a piece of the puzzle that guides you to the encounter. The universe is already whispering, and if you listen carefully, you will realize that your twin flame is not distant, but ever closer. There are moments when the silence around you seems to speak. You feel as if an invisible presence is trying to communicate with you. It's not imagination. It's the call of energy beginning to manifest in your life. You may notice that your feelings are more intense than ever. Everything takes on a different color, whether joy or sadness. This amplification happens because your soul is expanding, preparing for the divine encounter. At times, you may experience a strange sense of déjà vu. Ordinary situations seem familiar, as if they've already happened. These flashes are subtle memories of a connection that exists beyond this life. The twin flame awakening makes time seem to move differently. There are days when everything passes too quickly, and others when the hours seem eternal. This is the alignment between your human time and spiritual time. It is in this process that you realize that love is not just an emotion, but a living energy. It begins to manifest within you, even before the physical presence arrives, because the link is already active on the higher planes. You may have noticed that your sensitivity increases especially at night. This is when the veil between worlds thins and spiritual communication intensifies. Your soul is learning to recognize this frequency. On certain days, you may feel a strong urge to withdraw, to be silent, distancing yourself from the noise of the world. This is not isolation, it is preparation. The sacred requires space to reveal itself. Signs can also appear in the form of music. Lyrics that seem to speak directly to you, melodies that awaken deep emotions. The universe uses art to touch your soul and remind you of what is to come. You may have noticed changes in your breathing, as if you need to take a deeper breath to feel complete. This is your physical body adjusting to the energy that is reaching you. You may feel a sudden sense of emptiness, a nameless longing. Don't fight it. This emptiness is not absence, but space being created for something new and eternal to manifest. Some days, your perception of nature deepens. The wind, the stars, the sound of water seem to speak to you. This is the awakening of the soul's channel, tuned to recognize the language of the divine. Don't be surprised if you find repeated symbols in different places, feathers, butterflies, keys, or even images that seem to follow you. These signs are confirmation that you are being guided. When your twin flame approaches, your soul naturally connects with healing energies. You may feel the urge to take better care of your body, mind, and spirit, as if in ritual preparation for the encounter. This awakening also brings clarity. What was once confusing begins to reveal itself with simplicity. You notice patterns, understand lessons, and feel that you are finally ready for a new chapter. In the midst of this process, the universe may test your faith. Situations that require patience and surrender arise to strengthen your confidence. Each test is part of the refinement of your essence. Self-love becomes indispensable. You realize you no longer need to beg for attention or mold yourself to fit into small stories. The twin flame doesn't arrive to complete you, but to mirror your truth. As this encounter approaches, even your gaze changes. There's a different light, a glow that others notice without understanding. It's your soul radiating the frequency of the reunion. You may often feel the urge to write, paint, dance, or simply create. This creativity isn't random, but a reflection of the spiritual flow that begins to open within you. Amidst all this, there's a silent certainty. Something is coming. Even without concrete proof, you know you're facing an inevitable transformation. And this certainty is the greatest of signs, because it comes directly from your soul. The universe is orchestrating every detail. And the more you open yourself, the more the signs intensify, setting the stage for the moment when the twin flame will reveal itself, not as a coincidence, but as a sacred destiny. I'm immensely grateful that you've stayed with me this far, delving into this mystery the universe has in store for your soul. Your presence isn't just a coincidence, it's a calling. I invite you to leave your comment below, sharing which of these signs spoke most to you or what you've already felt on your spiritual journey. Your voice is important, and your experience can inspire other women who are also on this awakening. Join our community. Subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming content we've prepared especially for you. Remember, each new video is an opportunity to further understand the signs of the universe and move forward with confidence on your journey. Stay tuned, because what's to come will be even more revealing. May the light on your path shine ever brighter, and may each sign be a confirmation that your soul is exactly where it should be. Until next time.